Welcome back to the Big Sunday Show. So the White House quietly reversed its student loan program rules, saying borrowers with federal loans issued and managed by private banks now no longer qualify for forgiveness. This comes as at least 6 states are suing the Biden administration over its forgiveness program. I put that in quotes because obviously it's a heist. But Joe Biden is doubling down.
We can afford to cancel $10,000 in student debt and $20,000 if you had a Pell Grant. For Americans making under 125 grand. I don't want to hear a word from those members of Congress, if you notice, whose families got tens of thousands of dollars and several $1 million in pandemic relief loan forgiveness. The same ones criticizing. Give me a break, come on.
Raymond, give me a break. Come on. But, you know, I think this is a mistake because ultimately you're going to have more people peeved off that they're going to have to pay for other people for getting terrible degrees that they're never going to be able to pay off than those who are receiving the benefit. So I think it was a mistake. What say you?
Well, it is a mistake. I mean, that's why all of these states are suing him. First of all, he doesn't have the executive authority to do this. He's not the purse strings. That's Congress's job. So to just wave away this debt. Now, and then the changing rules, that's an admission that he knows. The White House knows it went too far. I mean, these rules are contracting faster than Army Hammer's dating pool. I mean, it's vanishing, okay? But they're invoking something called the HEROES Act. This is what they're hanging this entire loan forgiveness on. It was a 2003 act, and it allows the Secretary of Education to waive or reform certain student aid programs. The federal government should be out of this entirely. And frankly, I don't mean to grind on the Republicans today, but I will. The education
Who did you wrong, Raymond?
Somebody did. They should be melting down these federal agencies. That's what they should be calling for. And the education department is a classic example because this kind of mischief is what ensues when the president has so much dominion. Some of that land has to contract for Biden and any other executive.
Totally agree with you. We need to get rid of a lot of agencies. You know, Anita, now there's 770,000 people where they're like, yeah, just kidding. Yeah. How does that go over? So, I mean, you know.
Just add them to the group of people who are mad that the ones who already paid their student loans back, right? So now you have a whole lot of very upset people. But just back to the Department of Education for 1 minute. So the lawsuit states that the Department of Education is required under the law to collect the balance of these loans.
Right.
And so the question is, does the president have the authority to override it? They say no, and the Biden administration says yes, they do. I think this is going to be very interesting.
Well, and he already said pandemic over, and it's premised on the fact there's a national emergency.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All right, Jimmy, I saved this one for you.
Come on.
So bring us home. All right, so there's also another major reversal from Democrats. Nancy Pelosi yanked a bill that would have limited how members of Congress can trade the stock market. I wonder why. Listen.
What she's saying is she's criticizing the failure to bring it up.
Well, you have to have the votes to bring it up.
You don't think you have the votes?
Well, we'll see. We'll work to have the vote. We don't go from one day to the next. But I think we should have legislation.
I mean, her husband's been cut.
I was going to say,
but so the New York Times also found that nearly 20% of members of Congress reported trades in companies that are influenced by their committees.
Yep.
So what say you go off, my
To be
friend.
clear, when she said we don't have the votes, she meant at her dinner table. We don't have the votes. We took a poll when we were passing the mashed potatoes, and he has extra time to day trade now that he doesn't have a license these days. So she definitely doesn't want to see this thing happen. But every American thinks this is a scam. And we start with this just basic fact. These people make $170,000 a year. Somehow they're worth 40 or 50 million bucks. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? How do we have 87,000 IRS agents to look at my taxi driving receipts from 2012, but we don't go after all of these congressmen getting rich? That's the scam.
Well, I love how Pelosi's now saying they don't have the time to read the bill.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't let them proxy vote, maybe they'd have the time to come into the office.
That didn't stop them on Obamacare, the inflation.
They never have the time to read the bill. It's 90,000 pages. You get it the night before, usually under a fake name, like We Like Puppies. And then you read it and it's like some climate thing.
They're too busy vacationing in France and then lying about, well, who was the
Axne.
Thank you.
Representative
Thank you. All right. Good discussion, guys.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.